My fiancée looked me in the eye one night and said, "Either we have an open relationship, or there's no wedding." I just smiled and said, "Sounds reasonable." That same weekend, I went on 3 different dates with her friends. By Sunday evening, her phone calls were frantic, her tone desperate. We'd been together 3 years, engaged for 1, with the wedding only a few months away. I thought I knew everything about Madison. But then she dropped the bomb. "I need freedom, ethical non-monogamy. It's the healthiest thing for modern couples." When I asked what would happen if I refused, her face turned cold. "Then there's no wedding. I can't marry someone who tries to cage me." What I didn't realize was that Madison had been attending empowerment circles with her friend Tessa, who constantly bragged about her adventurous marriage. She'd also been cozying up to a 26-year-old guitar teacher named Rowan. For months, she had been telling her friends that I was too boring and too predictable to ever date anyone else. She honestly thought I'd be grateful she still wanted to marry me. So when she laid down her ultimatum, I simply nodded. Her whole face lit up. "Yes, we'll be open, both of us, equal rules." She quickly added, "Though realistically, you're always working, so I doubt you'll actually... but in theory, yes, both of us." She figured I'd sit at home while she played. That same night, I dusted off my old dating apps. The next morning at the gym, I ran into her friend Lila, who'd once told me Madison was lucky to have me. I mentioned the new arrangement, and her eyes went wide. "She really dropped this on you, months before the wedding?" A casual coffee turned into lunch, then the farmer's market. I posted a simple photo of our coffee cups with the caption, "Great catching up." The following day, one of Madison's book club friends, Sierra, messaged me. "So you're exploring new dynamics now?" Drinks led to laughter, and she posted a story tagging me. By that evening, I had dinner lined up with Paige, a yoga buddy of Madison's who'd always been a little too flirty at parties. By Monday morning, Madison stormed into the kitchen waving her phone. "What the hell is this? Coffee? Drinks? Dinner?" I calmly flipped my omelet and said, "Yep, with friends." "That's how this works, right?" She actually stomped her foot. "Not my friends, that's off limits." I raised an eyebrow. "Was that in the contract? Because last I checked, you never made one." That night, she shoved a stack of printed rules at me. No friends, no social media, weekends reserved for their primary partner. I Googled the so-called Ethical Non-Monogamy Foundation she cited. It didn't exist. "You can't change the rules after the fact," I said. "You want it open." I agreed. "Now you're panicking because it's not just you benefiting." Over breakfast with Lila later that week, I learned the full truth. Madison had been plotting this for months, already texting Rowan, bragging to her friends that I'd never have the guts to actually date anyone. She assumed I'd roll over and let her do whatever she wanted. The more I pieced together, the clearer everything became. Years of selfish behavior, controlling her bridesmaids, demanding expensive group trips, making everything revolve around her. After 3 days of screaming arguments and dozens of angry texts, I finally walked away. I left her a letter. "Someone who threatens to cancel our wedding just so they can date other people is not someone I want to marry."